You know, this is actually going to be a message for the people that watch our YouTube program. I'm Reverend Roland Jide Macaulay. I'm the pastor of House of Rainbow Metropolitan Community Church. And with me is Hussein Hendrik, Imam, the first openly gay Imam based in South Africa, and the organization is called Inner Circle. We've actually been in a retreat for the weekend. It's called the Annual International Retreat 2009, and the overall subject is the impact of Sharia on gender and sexual minorities in Africa. And thank you very much for putting this conference, this retreat together. And so many people have been touched by the conference itself. But I want you to tell me a little bit about your journey, just very briefly, and also a message to the people in Nigeria that are unable to attend this particular retreat.
Right. Well, I'll talk a little bit more about the work that I do.
Yeah.
The organization has been in existence for the last 10 years.
Okay.
It's been a very underground organization, considering the fact that so many queer Muslims are closeted and afraid to come out, facing consequences. It's only been for the last 4 years that it's really been on top of the surface, and we've grown extensively, and that's just indicative of the fact that it's such a needed organization. And this is the first year that we felt that this organization has now a greater need to extend itself to the rest of the continent. So I just want to say to queer Muslims out there in the world that there is hope. There are lots of scholars these days that are very supportive of the queer struggle, recognizing that it's a human rights issue, recognizing that there is certain interpretations around it in Islam that is not very empowering, and it's not speaking to the human rights. And so I would encourage queer Muslims to get in touch with the Inner Circle so that they can get these alternative understandings of homosexuality in Islam. And there is hope, and there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely. I mean, I will be posting out the website address for Inner Circle in South Africa. But do you have a specific message for queer Muslims in Nigeria? Because, you know, we're so closeted in Nigeria, because Nigeria also have, you know, 1/3 of the country is being governed by Sharia law. I mean, what message of hope particularly will you send to queer Muslims in Nigeria?
Well, I certainly understand that it's very difficult, especially when you live under a law that reinforces the Sharia. And so in that case, it is very, very important for these queer Muslims to get in touch with the organization so that we can help them to empower themselves. And once we are all empowered, you know, then we can face that kind of opposition. So I would really suggest that queer Muslims get themselves empowered. Let's form bigger circles than just the inner circle.
That's right.
And really get in touch also with the source of who we are, which is our Creator. And within that lies lots of healing for Muslims. And yes, you can be queer and you can be Muslim.
Fantastic.
And when we come to that point where we can actually marry the two, that is when we find that there's this wholeness within ourselves, and we feel, hey, but you know, I'm a good human being, you know.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. You've heard it here. You can be queer and you can be Muslim. And we just thank you so much for the retreat. It's been so wonderful, very moving, very emotional, and above all, so much healing going on. Thank you so much. And I hope you listen to this message. Just, you know, post your message on our YouTube blog and let us know what you think. If you're queer, Muslim, or whatever your views are, just keep posting them. Thank you very much.